Hello everyone, it's me, Hydro King, and today we're going to be doing a Pokemon What If. What if Ash got an Eevee instead of Pikachu? Part 1. For this What If, we're going to be tackling, well, like the title said, what if Ash got an Eevee instead of Pikachu? Now for this one, this Eevee is obviously going to be special. He's a special case. Just like how the original Pikachu is special in his own way. And you'll see what I mean as we go through this What If. That being said, let's go. So, we start off like usual, like in canon. Ash is late to arrive at Professor Oak's lab. But, of course, Professor Oak does have a Pokemon for him. And so, he starts to introduce Eevee to Ash. Of course, Ash thinks it's cute, goes and picks it up and hugs him. Of course, this Eevee, he's shocked that anyone will want to be with him and like him and to have him as a Pokemon. Because this Eevee, throughout all his life, he was alone. That no one will want to pick him up. Even though people are aware that Eevee can evolve through the stones. Water, fire, and thunder. But still, no one seemed to care about this Eevee, except for Ash. And this is where things are different. Ash and Eevee get along pretty well. And so, throughout this journey, start to go along, maybe learn a bit about each other, and help each other along the way. Speaking of helping each other along the way, this is where we get into the first episode. As Ash and Eevee start to get along with each other, Ash wanted to go and catch some Pokemon. And like in the first episode, he tries to catch a Pidgey, but he fails at it. Though the difference here is that Eevee does not laugh at Ash for his failure. Instead, he encourages him to try again, not give up. In his own way, of course. Ash understands this, and he tries again. This time, he's getting better, but ultimately he gets frustrated and, well, he basically throws a rock, and instead of a Pidgey, it's a Spearow. And of course, like in the anime, he angers a flock of Spearow, of course, which would lead into Ash stealing Misty's bike. That's how they would meet up. And of course, Ash would start to say, as he's being surrounded by the flock of Spearows, "I am Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town, and I will become a Pokemon Master, no matter who gets in my way." And so, the Spearows try to go get him. But then this is where Eevee steps in. And from Eevee comes a bright white light. And he flashes. And he's able to take out the Spearow. Of course, that move that Eevee just did took a lot out of him. And so, Ash sees this, and he's not injured like in the anime. So, he picks up Eevee, but then he begins to spot a Ho-Oh fly by. Of course, he doesn't know this, and he just saw a legendary Pokemon. Anyways, Ash rushes Eevee to the hospital, the Pokemon Center, where of course Nurse Joy thinks that Ash was somehow the one that caused this pain, although Ash explains it wasn't him, and he was trying to escape from a flock of Spearow. Now, another interesting thing in this timeline is that Team Rocket doesn't care about Eevee. In fact, they just wanted to go into the Pokemon Center and rob it. But of course, Ash is not going to let that happen. Eevee as well. And so, they began to battle. And Team Rocket seems pretty tough at first, but Ash was able to defeat them with his Eevee. Of course, unlike in the anime, Eevee doesn't blow up the entire Pokemon Center. But Ash and Eevee still managed to beat Team Rocket, and Officer Jenny is able to arrest them. Of course, they start to begin their singing their famous line, "Team Rocket's blasting off again!" But yeah. Of course, Ash catches up with Professor Oak and his mom, and tells him all about his adventures through the PC. Misty finally catches up with Ash, and that because of him stealing her bike and breaking it, he owes her a bike. Of course, Ash doesn't really care, and so he decides to go off, with Misty joining him. Of course, only for the bike, of course. And that is where we're leaving off part 1 of this What If. So, I hope you guys enjoy this. It's another What If, a different kind of What If, but this one is going to have more story to it, and well, it's going to change a lot in the world of Pokemon, with Eevee as Ash's partner. Anyways, it's the end of the video. So, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching this video. With that being said, this is Hydro King signing out.